Someone is so shocked by how emotionally strong you are, by how emotionally strong you have become, because they enjoyed seeing you in your weakness. They wanted you to stay in the place of weakness. And now that you have finally gained yourself, now that you have finally found your emotional healing, they are so shocked. And so, someone who thought they knew you is so shocked today because they cannot match the emotional strength with who they used to know, with who they used to manipulate. They wanted you to constantly stay where you were. And the person that they were so used to taking advantage of, which is the old you, is that you used to intentionalize things a lot. They knew exactly what to tell you that could spiral your thoughts. And now they are beginning to realize that when they say those things around you, it no longer affects you. It no longer pushes you to your limit. It no longer makes you feel bad about yourself. It no longer makes you feel like you have to run to them for validation. They know that the old you, that when you get told something, just a small disappointment could shatter your confidence. That is who you used to be. That is who they used to know. And now that you have been healed emotionally, you are someone who that is, it keeps them shocked. They are so shocked of who you have become. They are so shocked of what you have turned out. And so they cannot understand how you were able to get to this level of growth, because they liked the person that they would always push around. They liked the person that they would always filled with thoughts that would bring their level of confidence down, your self-confidence down. That is what they enjoyed in doing with you. That is what brought happiness to them. And now that they have realized that they can no longer push you to that point, they can no longer hit your buttons and bring you to that limit, it is making them so shocked. It is making them so disappointed in themselves, thinking that there is something that they still don't know about you. But that is not the case, because you are somebody who have developed to grow. You have gotten to the point. It took you a lot of work. It took you a lot of work to become who you are right now. And they cannot seem to understand. They cannot seem to put the thoughts together, how much of a growth you have been able to come. And so life has shaped you, not to harden you, but to become somebody that can finally acknowledge their worth. You have become somebody that you can finally acknowledge your confidence. And so this is making them so mad. And your heart developed balance. You have gotten to the point where your heart has developed balance, and you are no longer triggered anymore as they used to trigger you. And you have also learned how to hold space for your emotions without drowning in them. At first, when they would tell you things, it would drain you, it would trigger you, and you would drown in your own thoughts. But you are no longer at that level anymore, because you have found your growth, you have found your peace. And your emotional strength did not come from perfection, it came from your healing. And it took you a lot of work. It took you a lot of work to be where you are right now. And you should be so proud of yourself for getting to this point. You should be so proud of yourself for letting yourself face this side of you, the vulnerable side that people loved so much, the vulnerable side that people always wanted to take advantage of. Now you are that person that they cannot touch anymore, they cannot push around anymore. And so someone from your past, okay, expected the older, the fragile version of you. And so they are getting the new you who is filled with strength, confidence. And so this is making them so upset, because they cannot manipulate you anymore. They cannot push you anymore. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so, and share it to somebody you love.